This is your news source evening bulletin for today, Tuesday, the 25th day of November in the year 2025. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting, and here is what we're tracking tonight. The Ministry of Labour has launched a full-scale investigation into the working practices at the Zijin mining Aurora Goldfield Company, after a violent incident involving a Guyanese worker and one of the Chinese managers was captured on video. In the video recording, the worker could be seen at first sitting across from a group of Chinese managers, complaining about the lack of safety equipment and safety gear for the underground mining operations. While it was unclear what the managers said in response to the complaint, the worker could be seen jumping suddenly to his feet and hurling a chair at one of the managers. Another video showed the worker lashing out at the manager outside of the room, with other workers holding him back.
I care, I cool, I have mobility, but this is something we can solve it in the daily work. That's my thing. So we get it here is based on the document. So solve the these one by one. Why waste other time to solve your personal issue? So I call
News source understands that the worker has since been fired and removed from the mining site. Other workers who spoke with News Source today said for months the workers who have to work in the underground mining pit have been complaining about the lack of proper safety equipment and the company's continued failure to acquire safety gear. One worker said the situation has become so bad that in many instances the workers would have to share safety gear with each other between shifts. The complaints have been rising, especially after several workers collapsed and fell ill while in the underground mining tunnel. There have been cases of some of them bleeding from their nose and ears, and it is suspected that the situation may be as a result of the pressure in the underground mining areas. One worker explained that on several days, some of the workers would fall sick, and the most they would do is send them to the medical team on site and make no other effort to address the problem. A senior government official today told News Source that a full investigation is being undertaken by the Ministry of Labour, with a large team of investigators expected to visit the mining site at Aurora and speak to the workers and the managers about the situation. News Source also understands that the Labour Ministry has received various additional reports about the working conditions and other issues at the Aurora mining site. More news coming up in just a moment.
It all starts with one. Maybe it's one look, you know the one, or one touch, even one word. I can start with one step, or one promise, one thrill, one first time, one deep breath, one leap of faith, one day to remember, or one night to forget. One moment, so many stories that make up one crazy, average, everyday, fabulous life. We get one life, just one. Make your move. It all starts with one.
Your own home is so much more than just four walls, floors, and ceilings. It's a lifetime of great memories and stories. Come talk to us and start your journey home today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Every year somebody wins, but this year?
This year is my turn.
I'm going big. 48,000? Easy, that's 6 coupons.
Smart and fast. My win is just a scan away. Oh, and I take in that fridge too.
This is the winning one.
This year, the win is mine.
Shop $8,000 or more at any 6 Massey stores, and you'll get a chance to win our grand prize, the brand new 2025 Hyundai Creta, plus amazing consolation prizes. Massey stores, our family serving your family.
Ready to position your brand at the heart of the region's most influential energy event? The Guyana Energy Conference and Supply Chain Expo invites you to become a sponsor and connect directly with leaders shaping the future of energy and industry. Choose from 4 powerful tiers: Platinum, Diamond, Gold, and Silver. As a sponsor, your brand takes center stage, from live press conferences and magazine features to exclusive speaking opportunities and top-tier visibility across every major platform. Enjoy premium exhibition booths, media coverage, and access to hundreds of industry professionals and decision makers. Whether you want to lead discussions, host networking events, or elevate your brand presence, sponsorship puts your company at the forefront of opportunity and innovation.
The United Kingdom is looking to unlock greater investment opportunities in Guyana as it seeks to strengthen trade and investment here. Guyana is currently hosting the 5th UK-Guyana-based trade mission in collaboration with the Caribbean Council, the British Chamber of Commerce, and the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Leading the mission, which is made up of 18 representatives from 11 recognized companies based in the UK, is the UK's trade envoy for the Caribbean, Paulette Hamilton. At the press conference this morning, Ms. Hamilton said Guyana's economic growth, which was recorded at 43.6% last year, is astounding, and the UK stands ready to help Guyana deliver in key sectors such as agriculture, education, health, energy, security, and infrastructure development.
Health is the foundation of any thriving society, and Guyana's commitment to modernization, its healthcare system, is commendable. I'm happy to say that UK company Rio Mid, I knew I'd get that wrong, is supporting this modernization process with the implementation of an electronic health record system. Such strategic investment has the potential for significant symbiosis with the new UK industrial strategy and business priorities, which offers compelling opportunities for UK firms to partner with Guyana to deliver on its priorities. This is where UK expertise meets Guyanese ambition to deliver world-class quality, value, and real lasting impact.
She also said the opportunities for investments and partnerships are enormous, and the UK stands ready as Guyana's trusted partner. British companies Sirius Insight, Rosetta Stone, Reed Steel, Rainbow, NSG Exports Limited, NC UK University Pathways, Molem ITT, and Curator are among the companies that are part of the mission. Hamilton said the mission would provide the companies with the opportunity to tap into new markets, build partnerships, and gain insight into market conditions, opportunities, and challenges. Already more than 40% of the companies that have participated in previous trade missions have secured markets, landed partnerships, and have established their presence in the country. D. Jamila Ward, who is the Regional Director for the Commonwealth Caribbean for the UK's Department for Business and Trade, said the presence of the 5th mission represents the UK's commitment to fostering economic collaboration and sharing prosperity in Guyana.
Our relationship isn't abstract or symbolic. It's built on real partnerships between UK companies and Guyanese firms and institutions delivering real benefits to the people of Guyana. The latest trade data continues to underline how strong this partnership has become. Total trade in goods and services between the UK and Guyana reached 1.6 billion in the 4 quarters to the end of Q2 2025, reaffirming that Guyana is the UK's largest trading partner in the Caribbean.
And Senior Minister with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashley Singh, said the report that more than 40% of the companies that have previously participated in the missions have landed partnerships and markets is a manifestation of the strong partnership between Guyana and the UK. Minister Singh said as government continues to roll out its transformational development plans for the country, there are even greater opportunities for investments and partnerships, not just in oil and gas and infrastructure, but in every sector of the country.
The Guyanese economy is growing so rapidly that there exists opportunities for investment and opportunities for doing business in literally every single sector of economic activity. There isn't a sector in which you might be operating or in which you might be interested in operating that is not ripe with opportunity in Guyana.
In particular, he spoke of investments and development in the agriculture, natural resources, and energy sectors. The Local Content Secretariat through the Ministry of Natural Resources has announced that it will move to update timelines for reviewing and approving applications from January of next year. In a statement, the Natural Resources Ministry said the move forms part of the administration's vision to expand and modernize public services. With effect from January of 2026, sole proprietorship and landlords will have new applications processed within 5 working days, with renewals completed within 3 working days, while 100% Guyanese-owned companies and business partnerships will have new applications processed within 15 working days and renewals within 10 working days. Further, the ministry stated that all other companies will see new applications processed within 21 working days, while renewals will be completed within 15 working days. The Secretariat said the timelines only begin once all required documents have been received, ensuring that processing periods are consistent, transparent, and aligned with the government's commitment to a more responsive public service. An updated list of required documents will be posted on the website petroleum.gov.gy. Additionally, the ministry is urging stakeholders in the petroleum industry to utilize the Local Content app, explaining that the platform brings suppliers closer to contractors and subcontractors by streamlining access to procurement needs and strengthening local participation in the sector. In addition to that, the ministry said it will be launching a portal where applications can be submitted online to optimize efficiency in the process.
Your own home is so much more than just 4 walls, floors, and ceilings. It's a lifetime of great memories and stories. Come talk to us and start your journey home today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Wash your soap powder, wash clothes so nice. Wash your soap powder, leave your clothes color bright. Wash your soap powder, have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market. Your business is built on hard work, vision, and the drive to succeed. At GBTI, we understand what it takes to grow. That's why we offer Grow, a small business service designed to help your business expand, adapt, and reach its full potential. From new opportunities to new milestones, we're here to support you every step of the way. Grow from GBTI. Progress starts here.
Hi, my name is Stephen Jacobs, Minister within the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport. Health and fitness is the heart of a strong nation. And when we have strong Guyanese citizens, it helps with discipline and also productivity, and also a long-lasting life for you. So, for that reason, I'm endorsing the Energy Conference run on the 15th of February 2026. See you there.
The Commissioner of the Guyana-Georgian Mines Commission, Newell Dennison, today warned gold miners of the consequences again if gold recovered from mining is not sold to the Guyana Gold Board or licensed gold dealers and traders. In a statement, Mr. Dennison said there will be enforcement action with respect to mining operations which are found to be in breach of mining regulations and miners who are found to be conducting their business contrary to the good practice, especially where the accounting for gold production, environmental stewardship, and the employment of undocumented persons is concerned. The GGMC said that all gold recovered from mining is required to be sold to legitimate purchasers, such as the Guyana Gold Board, licensed gold dealers, and licensed traders. Any gold sold otherwise constitutes an illegal act for which gold can be detained, charges made, and assets seized. In addition, Dennison said that the mining legislation and associated laws and policies which govern the mining sector are applicable to all throughout the country, including all communities and villages, as well as those which reside within Amerindian titled lands, where such communities are desirous of having mining as an economic venture. He explained that the GGMC is prepared to extend to those communities and villages, including the Amerindian land-titled communities, which mining is being conducted, the necessary guidance towards the application for and issuance of the documentation, which permits legitimate mining operations with legally registered equipment, and the use of proper recording stationery to provide accountability for gold produced and sold. The GGMC says it is mindful that there continues to be lower than expected declaration of gold, even though very favorable prices prevail and the level of mining throughout the country's mining districts has been intensified. The GGMC Commissioner said the agency will extend its collaboration with other related state agencies to arrest the observed lawlessness by persons who are exploiting the mineral resources of Guyana without contributing the proper returns that are due to the state and the people of Guyana. More than 3 years after the 2022 population and housing census was conducted, there is still no clear indication from the government or the Bureau of Statistics as to when the long-awaited report will be released. Today, Senior Minister with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashley Singh, said he does not know the reason for the extensive delay in the release of the report, which is critical to guiding the government's policies and programs. He said he will have to check in with the chief statistician for an update.
Absolutely correct. This is very high on my agenda for discussion with the chief statistician, because I too would like to see it concluded in issue. I need to have an engagement with the chief statistician to find out where it is, because we as a government would like it to be concluded and issued very soon.
Minister Singh at the time was responding to questions posed by reporters on the sideline of a trade mission exercise at the Guyana Marriott. He declined to indicate when he had last received an update on the census report, insisting that he must first consult with the officials at the Bureau of Statistics. The last time the Bureau of Statistics addressed the issue of the 2022 population and housing census was in October of 2024, when it promised that the preliminary report would be released sooner. At the time, it refuted claims that the publication of the census was being delayed as a result of political interference, contending that such claims were simply erroneous. It said then that any delay in the publication of the census results was strictly as a result of its unwavering commitment to professional diligence in the face of considerable challenges encountered during the census round. The Bureau of Statistics said, like Guyana, other censuses across the Caribbean region have also faced delays. It said other countries like Barbados, Grenada, Jamaica, Dominica, and St. Lucia were also experiencing protracted census activities extending up to and beyond 2 years. The Bureau at the time also said it was dedicated to ensuring appropriate statistical confidence in the accuracy of the census results and is not politically constrained as suggested. It said as a semi-autonomous agency it operates in conformity with the Statistics Act of 1965 and is guided by the fundamental principles of official statistics that were adopted by the UN General Assembly in 2014. It said its legal framework and official principles promote and ensure its independence. The Guyana Civil Aviation Authority recently signed 6 new air services agreements to improve connectivity between Guyana and Africa and Latin America. The agreements were signed at the 17th International Civil Aviation Organization Air Services Negotiation event in Punta Cana last week. In a release today, the GCAA said Guyana negotiated and initiated air services agreements with Panama, St. Martin, Uganda, Ecuador, Liberia, and Kenya. The agreements create a legal framework that opens market access for airlines to operate and enhance competitive air transport services, trade, and economic growth between Guyana and those states. It is anticipated that the agreements will stimulate interest from airlines in those countries to consider destination Guyana as part of their route network. With the new agreements, the GCAA said Guyana now has bilateral and multilateral air services agreements with over 60 countries. The release also quoted Minister of Public Utilities and Aviation Deodat Indar as welcoming the new agreements, stating that they help in accomplishing the vision of connecting Guyana to the rest of the world. Minister Indar said air services agreements signed by Guyana are necessary to advance the country's aviation sector. He said the government is currently building a transformative aviation sector, and having those agreements in place is critical to accomplishing the vision of connecting Guyana.
Whether you're heading up the highway or just picking up the kids in Guyana, do it in power and style with the Isuzu MU-X. With the 7 full-size seats, turbo diesel power, and off-road control, Isuzu MU-X is built to handle any family lifestyle. Available at Marix, the authorized Isuzu dealer. Call 226-1306 for more details. Isuzu MU-X, robust, safe, and bold.
Our business is built on hard work, vision, and the drive to succeed. At GBTI, we understand what it takes to grow. That's why we offer Grow, a small business service designed to help your business expand, adapt, and reach its full potential. From new opportunities to new milestones, we're here to support you every step of the way. Grow from GBTI. Progress starts here.
Something new has been growing, and it's now ready for you to pick.
Fresh.
Taste the Fruta freshness. Pick the fresh new 200 ml size today. Live Frutiful.
Guyana's economy is rapidly transforming, and we're all part of it. Guyoil is at the forefront of this development by providing reliable and efficient energy and supporting community development From the very core, 100% of Guyal's profit goes back to building schools, roads, and other important infrastructure that connects our cities and towns, providing fuel to domestic, marine, industrial, and aerial transportation. Guyal has now repositioned itself as a market leader in the petroleum industry, building a better future for all of us.
Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year with Republic Bank. Make this Christmas happen with Republic Bank this year. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, let's do this thing.
With your regional and international news tonight, I am Svetlana Marshall in the region. Venezuela has told international airlines to resume flights to the country within 48 hours or risk being stripped of their clearance to fly there altogether. Several airlines suspended their flights to Venezuela after the U.S. aviation regulator warned on Friday of heightened military activity in the area. The warning came as the U.S. ramped up pressure on the Venezuelan government, sending the world's largest aircraft carrier to the Southern Caribbean as part of a larger military buildup. The International Air Transport Association has warned Venezuela's Aviation Authority that rescinding airlines clearance would only isolate the country further. Venezuela's Aviation Authority, which reports to the country's Ministry of Transport, issued the ultimatum on Monday. Among the airlines affected are Spain's Iberia, Air Europa and Plus Ultra, Chile's LATAM, Colombia's Avianca, and Turkish Airlines. All of them, except Trinidad and Tobago's Caribbean Airlines, which had already stopped flights in September, halted their flights to Venezuela after the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration issued a notice to air missions on Friday. While a number of airlines, including Panama's Copa and Venezuela's state-owned Convisa, have continued to fly in and out of Venezuela, the suspensions have severely curtailed the number of international flights. Jamaica's Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, says, with the passing of Jimmy Cliff, Jamaica and the world have lost undoubtedly one of the greatest proponents of Jamaican music. Jimmy Cliff's passing was announced by his family Monday. He was 81 years old. Minister Grange said the transitioning of Jimmy Cliff represents a major loss, not just for Jamaica, but for the world, adding that he gave much of his life to delivering music which had a peculiar and relevant message and resonated in every corner of the globe. Minister Grange said, Jimmy Cliff is no doubt a pioneer of music and must also be appropriately hailed as a legend. His songs, including Many Rivers to Cross, You Can Get It If You Really Want, The Harder They Come, and Reggae Night left a positive impact on millions of people across the globe. Born July 30, 1944, Jimmy Cliff's given name was James Chambers. He was the recipient of Jamaica's third highest national honor, the Order of Merit. And finally tonight, international news. UK security chief says he's hoping to arrange for President Volodymyr Zelensky to visit the US at the earliest suitable date this month as diplomatic attempts to end the war continue. The head of Ukraine's Security Council said on Tuesday that the US and Ukraine had reached a common understanding on the key terms of the agreement discussed at previous talks in Geneva. The White House has not commented on the prospect of Trump-Zelensky talks. The gap between the terms that Ukraine and Russia will accept is still very wide, and the Kremlin is unlikely to agree to the kind of deal that Kiev may approve. Leaders in Kiev and Europe had criticized the initial draft of a 28-point U.S. peace plan, which emerged last week, calling it too favorable to Russia. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. I'm Swatlana Marshall, wishing you a pleasant evening.